Today, I'm going to tell you what I know about school gardens and how they can be awesome catalysts for STEAM and inquiry-based learning. I started thinking about this topic when I realized that what I love about agriculture connects really well with STEAM concepts. Working with plants and soil offers real-world applications for science, math, engineering, and art. To grow food and work with soil is a process that invites wonder and curiosity. School gardens can act as a provocation needed to ignite student inquiry. School gardens are becoming increasingly popular these days, but they aren't just new and trendy. I found this design for a school garden in a manual published in 1916 by the Ministry of Agriculture. The author stated excitedly, "Space will not even permit of the briefest consideration of how other school subjects such as reading, spelling, composition, nature study, geography, arithmetic, drawing, and all the rest can with great advantage be correlated with school gardening." So clearly this kind of thinking has been around for a while. School gardens have been regaining momentum in North America since the mid-1990s. There's a growing body of research that shows improvement in academic performance when gardens are used as learning classrooms. A study of 71 elementary school teachers in the US showed that 84% of teachers who were exposed to gardens felt that their students learned more effectively as a result of working in the garden. Studies have also shown positive changes in students towards healthier eating habits, while anecdotal evidence points to positive changes in school culture, student behavior, engagement, and social emotional learning. There are so many aspects of creating and maintaining a school garden that allow for cross-curricular tie-ins. It really depends on the age of the students, the goals of the garden, and the level of teacher and student involvement. One example would be garden design and planning. This is a great way to get students talking about and engaged in science, math, and design concepts. There's actually a lot of math that goes into planning a garden. Students ideally would work in groups to determine how much growing space do they have? What crops do they want to grow? What do those crops need? How many plants do they need of each? And how much space does each crop and plant require? Students can use graph paper or even a Google spreadsheet to map out the garden. Soil texture can be analyzed by a simple water and soil solution in a jar that you shake up and watch as the various size particles settle down at different rates. Soil color can also be assessed to identify different soil color classifications, which is an indicator of how rich in organic matter the soil is. The students can then create paintings with those different soil pigments. Don't even get me started on compost. There are seriously so many inquiry topics that gardens offer, from plant growth stages to seed saving, to farm economics, nutrient cycling, nutrition, and water conservation. While school gardens are more common at elementary schools, high schools are also implementing them with success. KLO Middle School in Kelowna has recently set up a modular farm in a 40-foot shipping container. It's run completely on hydroponics and doesn't require soil. This vertically stacked shelves of produce make for a highly space-efficient system. This is a design very useful in urban settings where access to growing space is limited. In the first year of its operation, the garden is producing greens such as kale, bok choy, lettuce, and herbs for the school cafeteria. The school staff are even creating a farm course for grade 9 credits. Carla Lockwood, the grade 9 science and math teacher at KLO, says the farm hits on the grade 9 science curriculum of scientific method, starting with a question, developing a hypothesis, identifying variables, gathering data, analyzing it, and reporting it. That's all the competencies. Any farmer knows that there are endless needs on the farm. Whether it's a new trellis, an irrigation system, a greenhouse, or even a hydroponic system, there's always infrastructure that can make the job better. Farmers truly embody the tinkerer spirit. They thrive at making practical, ingenious solutions out of materials at hand. I can only imagine all the design challenges and maker days that could come about as a result of having a school garden.